Hi friends! So this is the week that we are building up to the 100th day of school. And we have some really fun things planned for Thursday. Thursday is our 100th day of school. One of the activities we're going to get started on today, and you have until Thursday to get it finished. So you can work on it a little bit today and a little bit tomorrow, or you can do all of it today. What you're going to need for this activity is either crayons or markers. Either one is fine this time. Sometimes we just say crayons, but either one. You're going to need a glue stick or stapler. I don't have my stapler, so I'm going to use a glue stick. You're going to need scissors, and then these two things out of your Wait for Teacher bag. This is kind of heavy and hard. It has stars and it says 100, which is 100. And this is a long strip that's folded. It's called a sentence strip. So go get all of these materials out and ready, and then pause the video if you need to. I'm going to walk you through step by step what you need to do. Okay? All right. So if you have your materials out, the first thing you're going to need is this one, and it's kind of heavy paper. It's called cardstock. What I want you to do is color this, the stars and the middle, because we are going to make a hat for Thursday. We are going to have a hat to wear on the 100th day of school, and we're going to have a little fashion show. We're going to show off our hats for 100th day. It's going to be really fun. So I want you to color this all in, make it really beautiful. I have an example here how I colored one and I added details to it. And here's another one that was colored by one of my students. Okay? So you can color it however you want. Use your favorite colors. Use whatever you want to make it really
And you can use crayons or you can use markers.
Yep.
Whatever you have.
So pause the video until you finish coloring, and then come back and I'll give you the next step. Okay, so you should be done coloring your stars. This should all be colored. And the next step is going to be cutting this out. Now I'm going to warn you, cutting this is a little tricky, but I know you guys are getting really good at cutting. The reason it's tricky is because this cardstock is kind of thick. And it's also tricky because you have to go around the whole design and don't cut off the stars. So you have to go all the way around the outside. So if you want, you can take a crayon so that you don't make a mistake and make a line all the way around the outside. So you know, keep cutting just around the outside so this all comes off in one piece. Okay, so I drew a line all the way around with orange. And now I know I have to go all the way around. Don't cut here, don't cut here.
Don't cut across the top.
Don't cut across there. You need to cut all the way around. When you're finished cutting, it will be a piece that looks like this. See how it's all together in one piece? If you make a mistake and cut something off, just get some tape. It can be fixed. But you're going to cut this out, bloop, and you'll end up with a piece that has 3 stars and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, an octagon in the middle. Ooh la la. And it says 100th day of school. So go ahead, pause the video, cut it out, and then come back for the next step. Okay. So for this next piece, you're going to need this sentence strip, and you want to unfold it. I kind of like to turn it to the side that only has one line on it. This one has writing lines on it. This one only has one line on it. I'm going to turn it to the one line side. Now the easiest way to attach this onto the band of the hat is to staple it. So I stapled this one on to my band over here. This one I don't have a stapler. So if you don't have a stapler, you're going to take some glue. I'm going to flip this over. I'm not going to glue on here. I'm going to glue on the back of my stars. This star and the middle and the other star. I'll show you. Only there. And then I'm going to flip it over, stick it down, and hold it down so it really gets stuck on there.
And about the middle of the sentence strip,
Yeah,
kindergartners.
right where the middle is. Because we're going to use the rest of this strip to decorate with 100 things. What? 100 is a lot. So Your job today is to finish your hat. You're going to decorate it with 100 things. You could draw on it and do 100 of something. So for example, I'm gonna do it in groups of 10. I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And there's my first 10. I think I'm gonna put a box around it so I know that's 10. But I still have to fit 100 things on there, so I better make my things a little smaller. I also have these stickers, and they're little footprints. So I think I'm gonna put some footprints on for my next 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and I'm going to use a orange one, 10. Now I have 10, 20. Is that 100? Not yet. I have to keep going. Now I'm going to keep filling up my whole front of my band till I get to 100. When I get to 100, then it's ready. And then let me show you what you're going to do next. So pretend like I have 100 things. Could be anything. Maybe you like Mario and you want to draw 100 characters of Mario. You'd have to make them kind of small. Maybe you have some stickers to put on there. Maybe you have some stamps and you can stamp 100 stamps. Maybe you have some ink and you could do 100 fingerprints. It's up to you, but you have to have 100. Then, when it's all finished, you're going to have an adult help you make it the right size for your head, and they can staple it shut in the back, or you can glue it or tape it, whatever you have at your house. And then you're going to bring your hat back on Thursday for our 100th day celebration, and we're going to share what we put on our hat. This is not going to be my hat. I'm going to surprise you on Thursday with what I put on my hat.
Kindergartners, don't forget, you don't have to finish this all today. Think about what you want to put on your band, 100. You could even glue things on if your grown-up wants to help you. And then have it ready, have it in a safe spot so you can wear it to class on Thursday.